We have talked in an earlier video about planning, and we've suggested you need a calendar kind of format to put in your critical dates. This video now is a little bit more about specifically how to plan to meet a significant deadline in the future. We're going to assume you have a due date for an assignment, and there is a lot of work to do towards this. On the internet, this method is called backwards planning. It's proved extremely effective in helping students organise their lives and their work. And it's very simple. If I was to ask you that if you could, as the member of the cricket team, if you could organise a team function in a month, automatically you start to think about where you're going to meet, how you're going to organise things, who's going to be invited, how much they're going to cost, and so on. You automatically go to the end result. Then you probably begin to think backwards, what do you need to do, and then what you need to do, and so on. It's exactly that way that we approach our planning for an assignment. Some of you may not be used to producing written work, but it's just a matter of careful planning and doing the work. I'm going to hypothesize that if you have an assignment due at some stage in the future, you're going to need just a little bit before then to create the final draft. And you might decide this needs about a week, so 1 week. So 1 week before the due date, you want to get your final draft sorted out. A little bit before then, you want to get your first draft sorted out. This might be 2 weeks. And prior to that, you want to sort out your outline for your assignment and make a plan, and that you think that might take 1 week. So you then know that prior to the due date, you need 4 weeks. So what this means on our plan, when the due date is here, that you're going to work back 1 week to here, and you want your final draft. And you're going to work 2 weeks back to here, and you want your first draft. And you say, oops, it's right in the middle of a time when my mother is here. It's not going to work for me. So you decide you have your first draft. You're going to have your first draft ready. And therefore, this here is going to be a big weekend. So somehow or other, you need a pretty serious chunk of work to be done there. Then you might want another week to do your planning and prepare your outline. So you go back a week. You say, well, it's not quite going to work here, so you move it back to here. So as far as this particular final draft, due date, final assignment, you have got in your schedule some heavy duty work there, some heavy duty work there, some heavy duty work there and there. Now, this is very important. If you make the effort to corral your work into some particular parts of time, you'll find you're much more relaxed all the rest of the time. Secondly, life happens. You might need to leave some margin, allow for things. There are procedures, by the way, if you want to delay your assignment. But this is our recommendation of how you plan your work to make the most of your time on this course. Figure out the due dates, work back from them, create your plan, and then just do it. We wish you well.